In this video, I will show you how to create a website layout in Visual Studio. I will create a simple website layout in a master page using HTML and CSS. To create a website layout, I will use div tags. The div tags are used to divide an HTML document into sections. These sections then can be positioned and styled using CSS. If you don't know how to use HTML and CSS, please visit the website w3schools.com and complete some tutorials on HTML and CSS. Please pause this video to make any notes or copy any code. Before I start, I will show you the layout design I'm going to create. This is the layout I want to create in a master page of my website. I have a container with a blue background, and then I have divided the page into 4 sections. I've used different colors for illustration purpose only. I will not use these colors in the layout. So this is the header section. This section is for a navigation menu, and this is for contents, and at the bottom I have a footer section. Before creating this layout in a master page, I will create this layout using HTML and CSS. Here is the HTML page for this layout. As you can see, I have created this layout in the body section of my web page. So this is the header section and body section, and the layout is in the body section. I have a container outside. This is the container div, and inside I have a div for header, navigation, content, and footer as I designed over here. To style these divs, I have created a style sheet. In the style sheet, again I have code for container, code for header div, and then I have code for navigation, for content, and then for footer. Now I will add a link tag in this HTML page, which will create a link to the style sheet. This will go inside the head section of my HTML page. So I will create a link to my style sheet. So this is the link which will create a link to the style sheet. And now if I view this page, if I remove this, and let me show you, remove this and view this page in a browser, it looks like this. And after adding the style sheet link, it will change. Remember that the link tag goes for the style sheet goes in the head section of the HTML page. This is different than the header section which we created in our layout. Now our layout design is complete, and we are ready to implement this design in a master page. Here I have created a new website, and now I'm going to add a master page. And then a style sheet. Here is our master page. In the master page we have a body section. In the body section we have a form, and inside this form we have a content placeholder. Remember that the content placeholder is very important. Whenever we create a new page based on a master page, we add our contents in this content placeholder. The purpose of a master page is to use as a template for a child page. On each child page, we will be able to edit only inside the content placeholder. So to work on the layout of our website, I will remove this content placeholder code temporarily and paste in a text file. After completing the layout, I will move this back in the content section of my layout, which I created before for my contents. So I will remove this. Okay, so this is extra div empty, so I will delete this as well. So now I can paste the layout code in this space. So for this I will copy the code which I created earlier, the HTML code. So this is the code for the layout. I already have a body section in the master page, so I will copy only the layout code, copy and paste in the master page here. So leave this form tag over here, don't touch it in the middle anywhere, paste the layout code. Okay, this is the content section, so I will remove everything else. I don't need this, and I will paste back the content placeholder which I removed earlier. Okay, next step is to add a link to this style sheet. I will do this in the head section here. So this is the style sheet. If I drag and drop this style sheet document on this space, it will create a line of code. So I have linked this style sheet with this master page. So if I save this now, go back to the style sheet, I can add the style sheet code now. So I will copy the style sheet code and paste in the style sheet. Save it, go back to the master page, click on the design view, and you should be able to see the layout you created in HTML. Okay, as you can see, this is our content placeholder, and this will appear on each page, and this is the place where we will be able to add more contents. So let's create a new page based on this master page. So I will right click, add new item, web form. I will make sure this is selected, select master page, and master page, I've got only one master page, so it's selected already. Okay, and in design view, this is the page which looks like the master page we created. Okay, on this page we can edit only this part of this page inside the content placeholder, but we cannot do anything outside this content placeholder. We cannot edit any other section. So if we want to make any other changes, we'll have to go back to the master page, because all this information is coming from the master page. On a child page, you can only edit the content placeholder section. So you can type anything here, you can add a database table or any other information. But if you need to edit anything outside this, you'll have to go back to the master page. So here we go. We have created a website layout in the master page using HTML and CSS.